Today we're going to test some Dollar Tree pens. So the ones that we're going to test today, if you ever find these Promax gel pens, these are one of my very favorite pens to use when I'm journaling. These are water-based gel ink, and I love these. They come in a pack of 4 for $1.25, and you get gold, pink, purple, and blue. I just love these. So we're going to test them. I'm going to show you how these work. I love how smooth they are. The next one that we're going to try is the Sarasa Deep Pink ink. And this one is quick drying, water resistance, acid free. So we are going to try this one. I haven't tried this one before, and I wanted to see. I love to collect pens and paper, so it's like one of my things. And then I saw another lady making journals. This is $1.25 for the ink Optimus felt tip pens. So it says it's fine point and no bleed ink. Now I like medium point. I like to write a little thicker, but there's sometimes I need a fine point. And it depends on how fine. So I like 0.5, 0.7, like that, you know. So I think 0.5 for me is still a little bit too thin. Let me see if I can't get this open without going to get scissors. Let's see if I can, yeah, there we go. I'll push this through. So we're going to try these out today, and we're going to try them on 2 different papers. So I'm going to try them out on plain copy paper. This is going to be your 20-pound paper, just to see against a really bright white. And then we're going to go ahead and try on 100 GSM. So I just got this from Temu and I'm in love with it. So anyway, okay. So first let's do the Optimus. So we're going to do some writing here. Oh, these are nice for kind of like more calligraphy style, but it doesn't have that wide point. But if you're just doing some writing like this, it's nice. It's nice and smooth. Yes, $1.25 for 2 pens. That's good. Let's do this. Call this a test page. Can you see that? Oh, nice. It's very smooth. I like this. So let's do this and see if I'm just writing. Now, did it bleed through? Nope. It didn't bleed through 100. So that's good to know. So this is 100, yeah, 100 GSM. Does not bleed through. That's good to know. Let's see if we can make some little. Nice. It has a nice stopping point. I like that. It's not. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. Okay. That passes the test. So definitely adding this to my list. This is by Ink. You get 2 of these Optimus pens for $1.25. Nice. That's a keeper. All right, let's try the Sarasa, which is probably a Sakura knockoff, right? So let's see what this is like. And this is pink, which is one of my favorite colors to journal in. Okay, this isn't as smooth. It's not as smooth. I'm not liking it as much. Let me see about filling in. This is very fine. I think it's a fine liner, but it's okay. I mean, it's a keeper, but it's let's see. It's not too bad. It just doesn't totally flow like the Optimus did. So let's do my name here and see. Oh, it draws very nice on this paper. So on this paper, it's much better than on the copy. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so it depends on the kind of paper. Now, the Optimus was great on both papers. This one is amazing and smooth on here. It wasn't as smooth flowing on the plain copy paper. All right, now I want to show you, well, my favorite pens, which are these gel pens. Let me find a page that I'm using the backs of papers. I don't need any more from my printer machine, you know, where they give you an extra page or one line on a page. We will start with purple. Now with these, you do have to sometimes press down a little bit to get the ink to start going. I do recommend for these to either lay them on their side when you're, or upside down, because the problem when you're storing them this way, this ink, and you can see right there, it's already having a little, there's a little space there. So that's another thing. Now these ones are older. I didn't buy these just now. These, when I moved, I packed these, so that could be part of the problem right there, is maybe it's just too old and it's not. And we'll see if we'll see if it'll go down there, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So this one, I want to just show you. I love because it has this so freaking smooth, and it has this, and the only reason it's doing that is because that ink is caught up here, okay? But I love the glitter effect of these. So, and I like how I can go really thick. We'll use another pen. This is not doing well. So I just have to see if I can't shake. Oh, it's shaking down. It's going down. So see, this is why I suggest to use these. Aha, here we go. Store them like this so you don't have to start them, because it is ink. It's gel. So let's try this again. See, what I like is how I can make my line just go the way that I want. All right, so let's try it in this book here. Oh, nice. It's so soft. I love it. I always love journaling with this pens. It's like these are my favorite. They're just so fun. And $1.25 for 4, you can't go wrong. Let's see, how about the blue? The blues has the same issue. So like I said, these are old pens, and that's part of the reason. So let's just see if we can't get this ink to scroll down. Ooh, love it. And we'll let that ink go down a little bit more because it's running out right there. So always check, like I would, if you can, I don't think you can see them in the store, that side of them. I don't think you can like see that side until you take this off. But if you look through, you can see, I don't know if you can see that on the film, but if you look on the side, you can see where the ink is stuck right there and the ink is stuck right there. And same with these ones. But if you're buying them brand new, that's not going to happen typically, but I would still check. Like I said, these have been sitting in storage. So I have a feeling that that's why they're doing this to me. Now with my pink, which doesn't have very much ink there at all. Let's do, yeah, this isn't gonna go because of the ink. Here it comes. It's coming. It's coming down. Let's close that off, make sure it's, yeah. All right, so let's try over here. I love the glitter. It's got, do you see that shine? Love it. Very nice. Let's try in the book, which I already know, but I want to show you. Ooh, so smooth. Wow, I'm really pleased with this paper as well from Temu, this journal book. I really like this. This is, I think I got it for like $4 or $5 for 300 pages of a 5, you know, it's a 8 by 5, so A5 notebook. Love it. I already did a video on this one. All right, so now let's try to get this yellow to move down. So this is like a gold yellow. It doesn't show up, but I still like the way that it shows up. Let's just see if we can't get that to knock down. Let's look at this. Did this come down at all? No. Oh, so pretty. See? It's really a beautiful pen. So this is great. I don't know if I have enough ink left in that tip there before to see if I can do it here. Oh, so nice. This paper is so freaking nice. I think I'm going to go buy. They had different colors, and I wanted to check first to see, but I'm going to go buy the rest of the colors. They have a lime, like that really pretty popular lime green. They have a pale blue. I think they had a couple other colors, but I'm definitely going to get those now because this is so beautiful to write. Oh, so smooth. I like smoothness when I'm writing. Let's see if we can get this to move. No, he's not coming down yet. Oh, here he comes. I want to do one blue in the book here. It's still flowing in. That's why I said I think if you have gravity, help push these down. But like I said, if you are buying it brand new, you're not going to have this problem. Mine was in storage for like 3 years. So for 3 years and the pen still to be working, that's pretty amazing too. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, yes. Look how smooth that is. Very nice. So those are some pens that you can get from Dollar Tree if you're looking for inexpensive pens. So, of course, my favorite are these colored ones here. And then my next favorite are writing in black. This Optimus is really nice. I usually don't like felt pens, but I like these. And this was my least favorite. And I think if I had my choice of going with this one or with this one, I'm going to stick with my gels. Now, I do have to replace these more often probably than this one because when you're using, you can see that, let's look at this real quick on one of that. You can see that you're not going to have, let's see if it shows, if we open it up. It is pretty full, but it goes fast. Okay, so that's one of the things. It does go fast. So when you're using a gel, you're using a lot more liquid, okay, than if you're using like just a felt tip pen. So there you have it for today's little experiment with using Dollar Tree pens. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next video.